In a bold re-imaging of the Global Economic Forum, the United States has announced plans for what it calls a new G20. In a statement, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has unveiled plans for America forging ahead with the new G20. According to Rubio, the new G20 will focus on three core themes: removing regulatory burdens, unlocking affordable and secure energy supply chains, and pioneering technologies like artificial intelligence through four working groups. This comes as America prepares to host the 2026 G20 Leaders Summit, the first time since 2009, welcoming Poland as a new member while explicitly excluding South Africa. Rubio accuses South Africa of operating with spite, division and radical agendas during its current presidency that he alleged failed to produce economic growth. This is not the first time the current U.S. administration has called out the South African government under Presidency Ramaphosa for its presidency of the 2025 G20 Leaders Summit. Earlier, Trump accused South Africa of perpetrating violence against white Afrikaner farmers and failing to acknowledge alleged human rights violations faced by settlers. On top of it, the U.S. also skipped this year's G20 Leaders Summit held in Johannesburg. South African President Ramaphosa has called the action by the U.S. regrettable. Ramaphosa said that despite his administration's efforts and numerous attempts to reset the diplomatic relationship with the U.S., Trump continues to impose punitive measures against South Africa based on misinformation and the distortions about the country. And for the latest, our correspondent Kalden Ongmu reports from Johannesburg.
South Africa's Department of International Relations and Cooperations confirmed that Pretoria was not invited for the first G20 Sherpa, scheduled to meet in December 15th and 16th, and in fact learned of the meeting through Sherpas of other countries. The South African government says it will not lobby other member countries to boycott the US G20 summit. Instead, President Ramaphosa's spokesperson, Vincent Magwenya, has said South Africa would want all the G20 members to fully participate, but make sure that the declaration made at the Leaders Summit in Johannesburg finds resonance despite Trump's misgivings. He said, unlike Trump, who tried to get other countries to snub the G20 Leaders Summit in Johannesburg, Ramaphosa does not want to engage in that unwise behavior of boycott politics. On his X handle, Magwenya joked that about this time next year, the UK will be taking over the G20 presidency and they will be able to engage meaningfully over what really matters to the rest of the world. He further wrote, and I quote, "For now, we will take a commercial break until we resume normal programming," close quote. This is Kalden Ongmu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.